Welcome to the summertime in Florida. Oh yeah, rain every 5 minutes. Sweltering heat, then thunderstorms. Then sweltering heat, then thunderstorms. You know, summertime bass fishing all across the country, it has its challenges. But here in Florida, it can be ridiculous. The heat can be unbearable. Sweating like crazy. It's hot, the water's hot, the fish aren't biting. And then to top it all off, wait 5 minutes and there's bound to be a thunderstorm. That's just the way it is in the summertime in Florida. What do? Is that going to stop us from fishing? Heck no. We just gotta adjust like the fish. When it's hot like this, the water temperatures are going to be really hot. And those bass are going to seek out the deepest, coolest water that they possibly can. A lot of times in the heat, they're just not going to chase down all those artificial lures. So one method that I have, especially when you only have a few moments between rain, go ahead and use some live bait. It can absolutely be a fantastic day. You can try all day with artificials and might get a fish or two. Or you can actually have a lot of fun and grab some shiners and let the shiner do all the work for you. Yeah! Grab some live bait, grab some shiners, throw them out there. Let those shiners find that deeper body of water for where those bass are hiding. I know a lot of you guys are going to sit here and say, oh, fishing with live bait, that's not the way. I like artificials. I love artificials too. But when the going gets tough and I just want to catch some fish and I've only got a few moments between the next thunderstorm, let's grab some shiners, baby. Fishing with live bait, it can be fairly challenging, especially when you do it the way I prefer. There's all sorts of methods of fishing with live bait. You can go ahead, put it on a bobber, put a little split shot on it, and let it dangle there in that fish's face for a while. And yeah, you'll get a bite or two. Or you can challenge yourself and free line it. That's my preferred method, free lining live bait. Let it get out there and do what it's naturally going to do. Get in that fish's face and let it try to run away. A big hungry bass cannot say no to a free running shiner. When that shiner gets scared and tries to run away, he doesn't have a bobber holding him back. He doesn't have a weight weighing him down. He can run as fast as he can run. That will definitely trigger that big bass bite. There is definitely no more natural way to fish with live bait than to free line it. Just a small hook and an open line. But it definitely has challenges, and it can definitely take a certain skill to be able to fish effectively free lining live bait. So today, we're going to dance between the rain. We're going to do something a little different. Fishing with live bait, free lining shiners for big bucket mouth bass. Stay tuned, guys. You're going to love this. Yep, we're on. All right, what do we got this time? Ooh, it's a little stronger. A decent largemouth. Woo! Woo! Hear that drag screaming, guys. This is a nice largemouth. Oh yeah, that's a fish. Hey, we're on. There we go. What do we got? We got a nice fish, guys. There he is. Oh, it's a nice bass, guys. Real nice bass. Yeah! There it is. Another. All right, there we go. Oh, he's off. Damn it. Well, we had our first take. Absolutely crazy out here today. I've literally only been able to fish for about 5 minutes between all the different rain out here. Storm after storm after storm. Trying a new spot out that I drive by all the time, but I've never actually fished it. It's just around the corner from one of my local bait shops, so I figured, hey, what the heck? Seeing as I got to dance between the rain anyway, let's just grab a couple dozen shiner and see what happens. It's still kind of drizzling here, but it was literally just a thunderstorm about 2 minutes ago. Lightning, thunder, coming down like crazy. It has been hot, incredibly, brutally hot. As rough as it is for us to fish, it's actually pretty tough on the fish itself. When water temperatures get this high and that heat, they're going to be a little tougher to catch because they're going to go try to find the deepest pockets they can. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm letting my shiner kind of get out to the deeper water, hoping to see if those bigger fish are actually holding up in the deeper pockets. And of course, to make it a little more entertaining and a little more of a challenge, I'm using my ultra light equipment here today. We're on right away, guys. Here we go. All right, we're on to something. What do we got? What do we got? It looks like a bass, largemouth. Yeah, nice little largemouth. Actually, it's not bad at all. Not a bad size. Not a bad largemouth to start off with here. Pretty much as soon as I pitched that shiner out, this little guy grabbed it. Not a huge guy, but we'll take it. Just using a really tiny little hook here. Got him right in the top of the mouth. Probably the best spot I could have. Little largemouth. Nice little way to start off here. Ooh, there's a big largemouth sitting right there. Let's see if we can get that big one I see. He wasn't very far out. He was just sitting right there. So let's pitch this shiner out and see what happens. Alright. Got an active little shiner here. He's definitely taking a run for it. That's definitely something on there. We're going to let him run, let him eat it a little bit. That can't be just a shiner. Yep, we're on. Alright, what do we got this time? Ooh, it's a little stronger. A little better fish. A decent largemouth. Woo! On this ultra light, this here feels good. Oh, watch out, he's got me on the rocks. Oh no. Get him up. Here we go. Get him up, get him up. Woo! Hear that drag screaming, guys. This is a nice largemouth. I wonder if that's that big one I saw. Oh, that's a nice fish. This is going to be like a 3-pound fish. Woo! Nice bass, guys. Look at this one. Yeah! That must be that large one I saw. That's a nice fish. Now, he's about 2 pounds. About 2 pounds. Beautiful bass. Beautiful bass. Gotta love this. After storm fishing for largemouth. Beautiful, beautiful fish, guys. About a 2-pound largemouth. Took that nice little shiner. Real healthy. Real healthy. Nice fight on that little ultralight. I think I might need to tighten the drag just a little bit. Beautiful. Thanks, buddy. Awesome. Let's see if we can get another one. There he goes. I think that was, now that I see him in the water, I think that was the big one that I saw. Very cool. Awesome. Let's get another one. Freelining shiners is, or freelining live bait, there's definitely a little bit of a skill to this. As opposed to putting on a bobber or a bobber and a weight or anything like that. You're really allowing that live bait, that shiner, or whatever you're using to freely swim around, to look the most natural. And I definitely find you get way more strikes when you freeline than you do as using a bobber or a weight system or anything like that. Most of these predatory fish, when it comes to bass, they really don't like a bait that looks dead or even half dead out there. They want it to move and to chase. That's their nature. They love to chase these fish. But when he gets in his face and really scares him, and that shiner tries to take off, that's usually where the strike comes. And here we go, guys. Here we go. We definitely got a fish on. Definitely got a fish on here. He's running with it. We're gonna let him eat it, and that's what you want to do. Just let him run with it a little bit. That's at the hook. Oh, Jesus. This is a good fish. I almost lost my rod on that hook set. He's not actually that big. He's a nice bass. And actually, he's a nice bass, about the size of the other ones. But, man, that was a solid hook set. He just hammered that. There we go. Another beautiful bass, guys. This one's only about a pound and a half. A little smaller than the other ones. But it was a real solid strike, real solid hit. Fantastic, fantastic. There we go. Got the hook out, still got the shiner. I'm actually going to try something out here. Check this out, guys. I want to see if you can see this. Let's see if he actually eats it. Oh, look at him, he's swallowing it. You earned it, buddy. Oh, swallow it. Oh, swallow it. Swallow it. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's half swallowed that shiner. 3/4 now. That's nuts. Alright, let's let this guy go. He's been out of the water way too long. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your little shiner meal. There he goes. But as I say, freelining shiner and freelining live bait is a far more effective way to fish than using bobbers or anything else like that. It really allows that fish to be as natural as possible. Generally, when I'm freelining live bait like this, I like to use a little lighter equipment, lighter line, and definitely a smaller hook. You don't want to impede the action of that bait. You don't want it to be weighing them down and really slowing that fish down from being able to move the way it actually normally would. So a small hook like a size 1 or a size 2 is about as big as I normally go. But really, it's casting it out, leaving your bail open, as you can see here. When a fish takes, you're going to want to let them take it. Let them take it and eat it, rather than setting that hook right away. A lot of guys freelining will use circle hooks. I prefer a J hook because I love to set that hook. That's just about it. The downfall that sometimes happens when you're freelining is you do end up in a lot of obstacles because the bait has the freedom to go where it wants to go. Naturally, it's going to seek cover the best it can, be it rocks, be it weeds, anything like that. He's going to try to find that cover as fast as he possibly can. You really got to know how to, it's like playing a lure, is letting your live bait do its proper thing. And if it's starting to get itself into a dangerous situation where you got cover and weeds, go ahead and realize that you got to pull it up and let it back out. And you're always watching that line when you're freelining. Watching that line, watching it run. A lot of time it's just the bait running and moving around. But when you see that thing really start to move at a real consistent pace, give it 3-4 seconds. Let them eat that bait before you set that hook. Freelining is just a very simple but massively effective way to fish live baits. Leaving that bail open, having the lightest line that you can. Typically when I'm freelining, I like to go with like about an 8 to 10 pound braid, and a fluorocarbon leader is always a must. About a foot to a foot and a half fluorocarbon leader, usually a pound or 2 or 2 pounds or so less than the strength of the braid. Here we go, guys. Get some action going. Line's running out. Alright, that's got to be a fish. That line's running. Oh yeah, that's a fish. Hey, we're on. There we go. What do we got? Feels like a decent size. Ooh, what do we got? We got a nice fish, guys. Nice fish on here. I'm not sure what it is yet. Oh, he's under the rocks. Get out from the rocks. Oh my goodness. Come on, get out from under those rocks. Smooth away from the rocks. There he is. Oh, it's a nice bass, guys. Real nice bass. Let's try to get him up here. Yeah! There it is. Another beautiful largemouth bass. Another 2.5 pounder. Beautiful bass. Oh man. Wow. Nice fish. Fishing in the rain with these little shiners is definitely paying off so far. Beautiful. What a healthy, chunky bass too. Real nice and fat. He's probably actually closer to 3 pounds, 2.5 pounds, somewhere in that range. Beautiful, healthy, largemouth bass. Nice fish. Gave me a nice fight too. Good job. Let's let this one go. Let's go get another one. Awesome. Love it. Swim, little shiner, right into the mouth of a big bass. Oh, Jesus. Wow, I lost him though. Oh no, I still got him. I almost pulled the rod out of my hand, whatever that was. Just a little bass too. Holy crap. What a hit. Did you guys see that? What a strike. Wow. He's not even a big bass at all. He's just a tiny bass. But he hit that thing so hard, I almost lost my rod. That was pretty crazy. I missed the release on that one, guys. But I didn't realize I had stopped the camera. Man, that little guy hit so hard when I set that hook. My rod literally popped out of my hand. I almost lost my rod on a 1/2 pound bass. Oh, I'm on a fish. I got a little bass. One more. Not too bad. There we go. And one more for the road, guys. Sun's just about to go down. We had a pretty successful day out here. Exploring a new pond. Got about, geez, I don't know, 5 or 6 bass. A couple of them in the 2-pound range, 2.5. And now this guy, this one little 1-pounder. Good way to call it a night. The sun's going down. The bugs are starting to bite. Freelining shiners, guys. Hope you learned a little something today. One last bass before the sun went down. Well, guys, this was a lot of fun out here. Got a whole bunch of bass. Nothing huge, couple 2-pounders, but I know there's bigger ones in here, and I'll be back. I might even be back tomorrow. But one last time, guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash the heck out of that like button. And leave a message for me on anything else you'd like to see me make. I'll be sure to make a video out of each and every one of those. But most importantly, guys, subscribe to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, well, stay subscribed, guys, because there's plenty more coming in Saltwater Bass in the future.